Yo, what's up, guys? We are back with another Madden episode today. This is the first episode of the FOF. We're gonna do the first episode of Face of the Franchise. I'm gonna try to do as much episodes as I can of Face of the Franchise. So if you play Madden 20, you should know what this is. You basically go through college games, 2 college games, and then you hopefully get drafted by, I don't know, team. You can't guarantee a team that will draft you. So yeah, I've already done this. I picked that I was on. Yeah, I've done one in actually I've done 2. The first one I was on Clemson Tigers. The second one I was on
from day one. If you work hard, you focus, and you commit, you're not only going to graduate here with a 4-year degree,
SCU or something.
we're going to win a national championship together.
Okay, this is where you like customize your character. And I'm not gonna skip any cutscenes. Okay. First of all, I'm not black. I'm white. Yeah, I'm that. Yep, I'm that. You know what? That'll be fine. Okay, no. Yeah? Cartoon Network?
No, the other one.
I don't know.
This is on like TBS or something.
I was joking about that. Okay. Where's the thing I want? You kidding me? Okay, first of all, I need to do wait, is there another blonde? There is another blonde. Okay, look at that. That helps out. Wait. Can that be it? No. What was that? Okay, it was a messy wet. That might be it. Yep. You know, I am... I'm gonna do the animal. I have blue eyes. Okay, yeah, I kind of have blue eyes. I'm from Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Alright. So now after this stage, hold up.
Look, guys, I just want to thank my teammates, especially my O-line. Without them, this opportunity wouldn't be possible.
I want to take a moment to thank all the coaches who helped me along the way. It's because I want to thank everyone for showing up today.
I want to take a moment to thank all the coaches
Yeah, okay,
who helped me
that
along the
voice.
way. It's because
Hey, don't forget to thank your mom. Never forget to thank your mom.
I will.
Mind telling me where you're gonna be signing?
actually is why I'm hiding it here.
Well,
Boy, they better be Notre Dame.
If you need any advice, I'm
So
always
I
here.
want to go to I support Notre Dame. And
Okay,
I'm
cool.
a fan of Notre Dame.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, anytime. Actually, I've been meaning to run into you.
Oh wait, no, they don't have Notre Dame.
Hello? Hello?
I bet that was Patrick Mahomes. Okay.
Who's it gonna be?
Okay. So yeah, Clemson the Tigers. I'm not doing that. Florida Gators, Florida State Warriors, LSU, Miami Hurricanes, Oklahoma Sooners, Oregon, Texas State. Tech, USC, and that's it. You know, I go to Dwyer High School, and I would have gone to Palm Beach Gardens, and Palm Beach Gardens players play as the Gators, so, and I live in Florida, so I'm going to Florida. Alright, let's do it. Quarterback. Let's go. Okay, 4 years later, Arlington, Texas. This is by Chris Bowers. Shout out to Chris Bowers.
With this team's starting quarterback out, they're turning to a kid who's never taken a snap in college. Not one.
Look, their game plan isn't complicated. Drop back, scan the field, and throw it to Isaiah Streeters. That's what got them to the college football playoff, and that's what's going to keep them in these games. Drop back, scan, and throw. We're not sure the new kid can do any of these things. Don't you think that's a little harsh, mate? 4 years ago, he was a 5-star recruit. They had high hopes for this dude.
Doesn't that say something right there?
And they will have high hopes for me. Because I'm going to be a beast on the field. University of Florida, college freshman year.
Come in. I want you to be the first to know that Marcus Washington decommitted last night. And he's coming here.
What? That doesn't make any sense. You said I was gonna be the starter.
He's the #1 recruit in the country, son. And there's no guarantees in college football. I'm sorry.
I don't care if
I'm
he's
not
the
going anywhere.
goddamn
Bring him in.
#1 recruit
I'll
of
win
the
the job.
country.
You'll see.
You give me my opportunity.
If you're the coach, how do you let 5-star talent waste away on the bench for this long?
No. Better question is, if you're a young 5-star recruit, why do you stay with a coach that doesn't play? Because he's got something to prove. To who? To that coaching staff, man. The same group of guys who spent the last 4
I
years
do
telling
have
them
something to
you're not
prove.
good enough. You gotta prove it to those guys.
Yeah, take this.
All right, gentlemen, like Coach and I always say, second you step off this bus, you're on a business trip. We got a lot of work to do, so let's get to it. Oh, you ask me, you're the guy to get it done.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, JoJo. Lose weight. I did. Yes.
Oh, this stuff is gonna be so annoying.
Glad you
It's gonna get
noticed.
so old.
Hey, boy.
Game day, baby, game day.
Get in there. Whoa. The event staff is around the corner, you see. Hey, babe, go on in there. This is for players and coaches only.
Okay, let's pick the #1 baddest team on this list. So it's Oklahoma, Oregon. It's either Oregon or Clemson. Clemson, Oregon. You know what? Let's go Oregon.
I'm here to play Oregon.
What?
Oregon.
The Ducks, yeah.
You?
Oregon Ducks.
Okay. What's your name?
I just where you do your name. You know what? I'm gonna do Killian Code. Killian.
That's me.
That's you?
Yeah,
Well, I know who you are, but, go ahead.
I'm the quarterback.
What?
Yeah.
Excuse me.
He
You're the
speaks like a
quarterback,
duck.
right?
Yeah.
Don't look so surprised. It's my job to know the roster. I'm Taylor Bennett. I'm working the sidelines tonight.
Okay, cool. Nice to meet you.
Do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
Okay.
Okay, I'm just gonna record them.
Okay.
All right. So we all know your situation tonight, but we really don't know much about you as a quarterback. How would you describe your style of play?
Oh.
You know what? I'm gonna be
Well,
scrambling.
hey, what's up, man? I like to keep the defense guessing. If there's a lane, I'll find it and go.
Okay. Now, how about your personality? Or better yet, how would your teammates describe you?
How my teammates describe
I'm
me.
a team
were
player.
You intense, you were cutthroat, a great leader, a jokester. Give me something.
I guess you could say I always stay engaged with my teammates. As you go about the week, I want to make sure everyone's prepared and ready to do their job when we come there for game day.
So a real team-first, team player guy.
Yeah, sure, you can say that.
Yo, Taylor. Hey, can I borrow him for a second?
Oh, yeah.
Wait, hold up. You're a Heisman voter, right? Hey, I'm coming for that award next year. Look out for me.
Oh, I will.
Okay. All right, listen. You ready, right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah? Because winning the national championship means everything to me. All right, I made a promise to my brother. And since I can't throw the ball to myself, we need to be on the same page, you feel me?
I got you. Gotcha.
All right.
Yeah, so if you don't play Madden 20, it doesn't say that his brother passed. So that's why it means a lot to his brother, because he promised his brother that he's going to do this and win a championship. And his name is, I'm not going to tell you. You're going to see when we win that freaking national championship. But it's not this game. It's going to be the game after this if we win this game. And we will, duh. Okay, this is like a Madden skills trainer, but on Face of the Franchise.
Down.
See?
The order. Right up. Set, ready. Go.
Get that.
Ready. Shoot.
Yeah, okay, that was a lot less. They didn't count that.
Set.
Because
60 pitch, get it. Come on, set. 50, plant. Snap. And up. 70, Indian. Let go.
let's go.
Here we go, set. 18, Gator. Ready, ready.
That was in.
Ready,
Let's go.
ready. 8, read. Set, hut. Here we go. 15, Lonnie. 5. Break. Hit it. Here we go. 18, leap river.
I'm fast.
Let's go. Right up.
Easiest pitch and catch. And you do that tonight,
We move on.
Yo, I want gloves like that. I'm just saying, I want gloves like that. In real life and in the game.
All right, I just talked to Coach. He insists on going with a simplified game plan for you tonight.
What do you think?
And?
Well, his thinking is we keep it simple, you don't get overwhelmed, and then we rely on the defense to do their part.
No!
This is a joke?
All right, look, Coach just wants to put him in the best position to succeed.
No, this ain't high school ball, man. All right, this is the semifinals. If we go out there and simplify, they're gonna destroy us. Oh, this is crazy, right?
Yes, it is.
Right?
Agreed. Coach needs to wake up. I'm ready for this.
Forget about him, man.
Okay, first of all, what's his last name?
Listen, I don't care how much you played, you're a leader on this team. Leaders, sometimes they have to do what's right, even if they don't like it.
Got it, Coach. I got you.
Yeah?
First of all, what the frick is that blue tattoo on his back of the That guy with no shirt on has a blue tattoo. Of what? I do not know.
Well, outside it's a rare Texas snowstorm, but we are indoors here at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. And tonight it's the first of our college football playoff semifinal matchups, as we'll see the Oregon Ducks taking on the Florida Gators.
Okay. Patrick Mahomes!
What's up, bro? Good luck tonight.
Thanks.
Hey, man, don't listen to the critics. You got all the talent in the world. Just go out there and put on a show.
Thanks. Means a lot.
All right, man. Hit me up when you get to the league.
Yeah.
Okay. The Gators versus the Ducks. The Gators will chomp up the Ducks. Let's do it.
For the right to play for a national championship next Monday night in Santa Clara, we are underway from Arlington in the national playoff semifinal. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10, Oregon. From the gun, Birch. And his first look is incomplete. The Oregon Ducks looking for that elusive first national title. Of course, they've been in the National College Football Playoff before behind Marcus Mariota following the 2014 season. And they beat Florida State that year before falling 42-20 in the championship game.
See that.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Operating from the gun, Birch. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
4th and 7 will get the ball.
So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
My guy is coming on the field.
They gotta be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Taking it about the 16.
Give
him 11 yards that time on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
Okay, Isaiah.
Now the first snap of his college football career as the Gators start 1st and 10.
Might be streets. Okay, let's try screaming.
They will let him throw here on the very first play.
Oh my!
Dancing to his left. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going down. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down.
We're slower than Michael Vick,
12 yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Dang it, I couldn't throw. There's no one open.
I think that's an example of how the game speed is different than in practice, because in practice, you might not be going full speed, A lot of guys in shorts coming your way.
Nowhere to go.
What
He
is...
lost the football.
Oh my gosh.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is
really
quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense.
And he fires one that's
there's a penalty. There was a penalty on the
off at the 46.
play. Wait a minute. What?
Of course, they have the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the result.
Okay, so you call us defense
like to let them stand.
if they intercept
as a coach, this is what keeps you up at night in the days leading up to this semifinal. You worry about the turnovers, and that's his first INT.
You're supposed to dwell on the positive, but you're exactly right. We don't know a coach out there that doesn't worry about what can go wrong. And this really shouldn't be a surprise. We knew they'd throw the kitchen sink at him defensively. Pressure, a lot of disguises and coverages. He's got a lot to wade through in this game.
Now a second down throw for the end
we have
zone,
to
but it's incomplete.
we have to not let
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like
let's go. You kick a field goal.
There, right?
It certainly is. They end up
kick a gosh dang field goal.
Just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Nothing doing on second and third down after that 9-yard gain on first. And his kick is right there. It's good.
All right.
And that'll make it 3-0 here in the first. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire.
That guy runs like Jerry Rice.
Holding them to a field goal.
Ready to begin their next drive. Here's the Florida offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. Second and 9 now. Being chased, and he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
Why is that not
and that is the third sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Man, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped out, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
That's something you have to be aware of as a defense and have to find a way to account for him. And if you're not going to use a spy, you're telling your guys to keep your eyes on him, because when he breaks out and makes plays like that, all it does is hurt you.
Have to at least be able to contain him somewhat. There they could not. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up second and 10. Second and 10. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third. For the Gators, they are in search of their 4th national title in school history. They lifted the trophy for the first time back in '96, and then most recently they were champions in 2006 and again in 2008. He will find the open man at Streets. A nice pickup of 23 on the third down conversion. First and 10, Florida. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be caught. Touchdown, Florida. Isaiah Streets there to make the grab. And the Gators have taken the early lead. Well, when we were setting up and going over our run-throughs early this afternoon, and I'm talking 6 hours before kickoff, we saw Isaiah Streets out there alone with just his young quarterback and center going through all sorts of different routes, making sure that they had everything ironed out, and it pays off there on the touchdown throw. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back
Stop
here. This will be a
kneeling
touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
And run the gosh dang ball.
The Ducks set to go on offense as they come to the line. They've shown precious little
Kill
here
Patrick.
offensively thus far as they try again.
Oh, wait,
with
you
a
want to
first
kill
down
Patrick
now.
Mahomes?
Going to go with Keller here. Pushing through tacklers at the 30. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. With Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's our visiting side with a football to begin quarter number 2. They'll run with Keller, and he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they're dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in, your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away.
Oh, crap, no. No.
When it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now, it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
And that'll be incomplete as it's knocked away. But a penalty flag is down. So who's this going to be on?
Yes.
So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. Trying to slow down these skilled receivers. And somehow, some way, they make plays on the football. And sometimes you're there too soon.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Back to throw. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure it out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you. And
this is caught inside the 5. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I know we love our jobs and pretty much any...
And he is in. Touchdown Gators. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Gators push that lead out a bit further.
Power
accuracy. 1 yard run on 1st down, another yard that gets him into the end zone on 2nd down. Maybe not much for the yards per carry average, but hey, 6 points.
Yeah, bottom line is it doesn't matter there.
Now, if I get drafted, I know I get
into the end zone. Yards per carry, that's out the window. How do you score? And on the 2nd down, they had something going. They got a yard before. They thought they could do it again, and they got it done.
The Oregon offense on the field, ready for their next possession. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Now this is Keller. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes, so when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive they went 3 and out.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Now a handoff here to his running back. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Birch will look to throw it. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Okay,
and he goes down.
Line, can you do your job?
They get him back in his own 3-yard line. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Rolling to his right. And he'll take this one up to about the 6-yard line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. This time they stay on the ground. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off.
No.
They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Birch set to pass. Washington with a catch, middle of the field. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Kick is good. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now.
Second half.
Who's up? We up. Who's up? We up. Let's go. Okay. Just checking in with you. How do you feel about the first half?
It's a team effort.
That's how we play. Let's go. We had a great first half. We keep doing what we're doing, we might win this thing.
There's a lot of we's in that sentence. It's a good thing to recognize your teammates, but you remember you're leading the charge tonight, all right? So get out there and let's put this thing away. Second half. Let's go.
Hey.
Coach.
Really good job out there in the first half.
Is he the guy from the freaking high school thing?
I should have trusted you more. That's on me.
I'm over it. All that matters is the win.
All right. Can you handle it if I open up the playbook a little bit in second half?
Let's do it.
Let's get him.
Thanks, Coach.
All right.
The winner goes on, the loser goes home as we start the second half in this semifinal matchup from Arlington. This one fielded at the 5. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And Charles, so much of this offense the last few years centering around the combination of Marcus Washington and Isaiah Streets. Streets saying Washington's like a second brother to him. And, of course, many know the story. Isaiah's older brother, Ezekiel, tremendous athlete in his own right, but lost too soon to leukemia a year ago next week at the age of 20.
And that is really a gut-wrenching story, as you know. And you look back to their high school days, right here in Texas, just outside of Houston. Zeke was the star quarterback, a 4-year starter, 8,000 passing yards. Isaiah, a year younger, he was the receiver. The two of them told recruiters, you know we're a package deal, so if you're coming to get us, you're getting both of us. And Zeke actually recruited by both of these teams playing here tonight.
And the two had dreams of playing for a national championship together, and now Isaiah with a chance to fulfill at least part of that dream. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. This will be a carry for Clements. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. Second and 14. Here's this out for Streets. And he will score. Touchdown, Florida. Isaiah Streets, his second touchdown of the night. And the Gators push that lead out a bit further.
That's Chris. Let's go for
in order to lead.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
The Ducks come up now, 1st and 10. Now Birch. And his throw here is incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
That's a pick. Let's go.
Picked off around the 41.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. Isaiah Streets the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. They'll drop the throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Burke. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards the pickup there. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22.
That's his 2nd sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Offense.
I'm sorry.
Well, there have been a ton of sacks. They were just trying to prevent another.
So what you're telling me is the conventional way has not really worked for them, huh?
Not at all.
Not all. So he tries to grab him here, and they still get caught.
He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Able to pick up a dozen yards, but they needed more. 4th down.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up a 1st down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route. Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
And to give this time to the tailback. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line. 2nd and a yard. And he'll give it here to his running back. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation, I would continue to go in that direction.
A run on first down, but it's not going to get him much. Maybe a yard, and that's all. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. They run a draw here on 2nd down, and he'll only get...
Are you playing NCAA? Oh, you started a new career. Yeah. When you're done with that, need you let Ollie probably, okay? Okay.
A yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
Right, it appeared to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. It appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Birch, a 50-50 ball. Here it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39.
Yeah, let's go.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So he couldn't hook up. His time is now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now here on EA Sports. They'll run with Clements. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave them with 3rd and still 7 yards to go. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Arnold. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. A quick slant, good for 8 and a first. The Gators now with a 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here. Sideline throw, hauled in by Streets. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
He continues to make plays, and he looks terrific out there right now. But what I really liked, the way he's controlled this huddle, playing with a lot of confidence, and that confidence has been transmitted to the...
And he will score. Touchdown, Florida, from 13 yards out. And the Gators push that lead out a bit further. Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
Who cares? We still never get it.
Here's Florida now after the touchdown, back out to kick it off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, Birch. He's going to look deep down the field. And that's caught inside the 30.
No, it's not caught.
That one goes for
Are you
30
serious
yards.
now? I can't check this.
Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
Throwing again. Birch. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Yeah. I don't care. They don't care. They don't care.
Operating from the gun, Birch. His throw caught right around the 6. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. The Ducks will come up now on a 1st and goal situation. On 1st and goal, they'll try the option left. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Running it with Easley. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Birch. And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Oregon. Carnell Priest there to make the grab. And his guys are able to cut into that deficit.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it's
nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And nothing but daylight
Let's go.
ahead.
Please don't run out.
He's at the 50, the 40.
Yep, he ran out.
Two scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Arnold. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think it...
Now they're going to try this again. It's another fake. And this is incomplete. A huge
That's your fault for not
it
catching
does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And as a result, possession switches hands. Here's a 1st and 10 Oregon. Throwing to start the drive. Birch. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Off-play action. Birch. Hauled in by Anderson, left side. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. Looking to throw. Birch. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for a 2nd down.
I wouldn't have intercepted it. Or gotten a touchdown.
To throw again. Birch. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw. Birch. And that will be incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Looking to throw. Birch. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And as a result, possession switches hands. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town.
They're down to none.
Yes, exactly right.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. On second down, there's the option going left. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. They're looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as the clock's going to stop with 47. And now on 4th and 1, it's a fake, but he will not make the first down marker. That'll be a turnover on down. It's such a risky play there to fake it. You're either the hero or the GOAT. Here they're going to be the GOAT.
Unfortunate, too, because you know they thought they had something there. They don't call it just to call. They don't just say, oh.
Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Back to throw. Birch. And he's going to go down again. Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again, third and long.
So final, we are heading
to
the championship game.
The first college start for their senior quarterback. The Florida Gators are moving on to play for a national championship on January 7th.
The championship game will be episode 2. And the draft and the first game on that team will be episode 3. So episode 2 will just be the championship game and like the cutscenes. So yeah. Gosh, I'm tired.
I'm really proud of you.
Thank you, sir.
That was a gutsy performance out there tonight. You took us to a national championship when nobody, and I mean nobody, expected you to.
Well, you saying how about you go F yourself?
I'm really glad you stayed 4 years ago.
Or have you ever played football? It's not that easy.
Yeah, baby, we going to the chip. Woo. One more game, baby.
We got this, man.
Oh, yeah. Football is my life, man. But you got to stay grounded.
Alright, guys. Hope you liked the video. I'm going to do episode 2 tomorrow. Comment down below if you've ever done the Face of the Franchise on Madden 20. Comment down below what college you went to. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel and turn on post notifications if you don't want to miss any more videos. And peace out.